I'm doing this because I love it, and you know, I don't love driving around slowly.
When you get to that level, you're always trying to push the limits, and it's not just in sport, it's in anything. Like if you're at the top of your game, the minute you let up, you're not at the top of your game, and then someone surpassed you. So you've always got to be pushing yourself and keep trying.
Rallying in New Zealand, getting to go to some pretty remote places. I mean, some of the places we go you'd never get to go to for any other reason.
I mean, for me it's the challenge. It's like an endurance event, you know. So the car's got to be prepped really well before the event, and then in services hopefully she's just this quick spinner check, so you don't have a lot of time to work on the car, and then get the end and there's been no dramas with the car. It's for me, I feel it's quite a good achievement, you know.
Yeah, obviously looking forward to this rally. It's always been one of my favourites. You know, you can't beat the Camden stages here. It's, you know, I'm a competitive person, and the first person you're competing against in rallying is yourself. You know, it's you and John and the stopwatch, and you're trying to beat that stopwatch and try and prove a point that we're maybe getting older, but hopefully not getting any slower. And that's the beauty of rallying, is that you just purely focus on your own performances, do the best job you can, and if you nail all that, then you'll get a good result as well. Yeah, it's pretty cool here tonight. There's always, obviously a lot of people always come out in the dark. It's pretty cool seeing all the brakes glowing and everything. So, you know, it's obviously just about being clean and neat and tidy around on 2 short stages like this, and just make sure you don't lose any time.
So today we had the first official gravel stage for the EV. 2 shakedown runs of Poe Island, which was awesome.
Start order 10, 1320.
Obviously it's key to get off to a good start and build a bit of a gap. There's many things that can happen in rally, so you want to make a good buffer to start with. And
when you get to that level, you're always trying to push the limits, and it's not just in sport, it's in anything. Like if you're at the top of your game, the minute you let up, you're not at the top of your game, and then someone surpassed you. So you've always got to be pushing yourself and keep trying.
Yeah, obviously Hayden's a very good driver, but it's not always about the whole NZRC. It's for us as a team, it's about developing ourselves. It's good to see, you know, a team like ours and others that do turn up and do try and push the level in terms of technology, in terms of procedures, in terms of everything like that. So pushing rallying forward in New Zealand is a key.
Yeah, everything's going well. Obviously a bit of rain overnight, so it made the stages quite wet. So we're just trying to chase the setup a little bit. It's the first time we've driven the car this year in these sort of conditions, so always trying to find that extra piece of speed and a little bit of confidence in the car. So first half of the stage is feeling really good, starting to go off a little bit in the second half, but we're trying to push, and we've got a couple of stage records this morning even on the first part, so that's quite pleasing.
Yeah, so a fantastic day here in Whangarei. The cars ran faultlessly, the boys are put in a huge effort. Yeah, really looking forward to another great day tomorrow. Obviously the boys behind us here working really hard just to get things all prepped for the morning. Bring it on.
Yeah, for sure. It's personally pretty happy for both John and I in the car that we're still pushing along, we're still making improvements, we're getting faster. Even though I'm getting older, hopefully I'm not getting any slower just yet. So it's nice to hopefully try and prove a point on the other side of the world, if you like. So yeah, there's still more in it, and obviously we've got another set of records to go after tomorrow, and there'll be no holding back for those either. Yeah, definitely all about the records. We're expecting dry tonight, dry tomorrow as well, so hopefully the road should actually come to us a little bit more and be similar to what we had 2 years ago, so that then we're comparing apples with apples. But yeah, obviously we're focused on records, and whether we do it on the first or second pass is almost irrelevant, just as long as we can try and get them.
For us here as a team, Hayden and the team, we're constantly pushing. We want to develop the car more, and Hayden wants to keep going faster and faster, because at the end of the day he needs to keep pushing himself, because if he ever gets the opportunity to head overseas again, he needs to be at the top of his game. So Hayden's certainly not relaxing. We're trying a lot of different things. Some of the stuff's working well with the car, and some's not, but predominantly most of it is working. We're heading in the right direction.
Can you see on the dash?
Yeah.
Yep. Sit these over here. We don't have them on tight. So yeah, Make-A-Wish contacted us about young Brad here, who loves his fast cars and rally cars, and has watched what we've been doing around the world and wanted to meet us, and so we've surprised him today with a little ride in a rally car from Hyundai New Zealand headquarters into the centre of Auckland here, so on the motorways and amongst all the traffic, and can't say we didn't give it a little squirt. An airplane? Down there as well. Really comfortable? Alright. Oh, it's obviously very different to a normal road car when you're inside a rally car, so he was asking lots of questions and wondering what all the buttons were and what everything did, so it's cool to see someone interested in the sport, and especially someone so young. Awesome opportunity for him to sit inside the car and go for a drive around the city, and now come to the Giltrap franchise here for Lamborghinis, which is one of his favourite supercars, and now for a chance to go for a ride in that. So it's cool to put a smile on a young man's face, and who's obviously had some difficulties, and try and I guess make him forget about those for a split second. Those off, just when we put our up here on the seat. Oh, when you're 12, you have to come and see me, and we'll take you out to the forest. Okay. And we'll take you for a real ride. Yeah, he was a good navigator. He kept telling me to go faster, faster. Then if the policeman pulled me up, then I'm going to see it.
Navigator's fault. What do you reckon? Yeah. Does your heart go up a bit when start to floor? I saw it getting onto the freeway there, you opened up the valves a bit.
No, we just went normal, didn't we?
Yeah, Keegan, he's really helpful. He's a guy that just, puts his smile on and goes and does a job, even if it is a bit grubby and a bit dirty. Also, he's got quite a bit of rally experience over the years, so having somebody who's familiar with that is very helpful.
So weekend based on rallying, we sort of just do servicing. It's basically looking after the car, making sure nothing falls apart, making sure there's fuel and tyres in it. Also this weekend I've been on the refuel crew, so we've been out chasing him down, trying to put some extra fuel in it to make sure Hayden doesn't stop. And just keep the car going and keep Hayden happy really. It's the biggest thing we've got to do this weekend.
Yeah, so nice fresh start here for day 2 Rally Whangarei. Obviously we're looking to pick up where we left off yesterday. We've got some probably more flowing stages today, so I think stages that all the drivers enjoy a bit more, a lot more camber. Made some setup changes overnight. Probably this morning when the road's a bit loose with the gravel, we'll just sort of explore with those setup changes, see how we're going, and then when the road comes to us in the second pass we can have a bit of a push.
We'd kind of come to the realisation that we had this one in the bag, and so I think we weren't starting to knock off, but we were starting to get into celebration mode.
On the very last stage, we saw one of the boys commented on Rally Safe that Hayden had stopped.
We had a tyre delaminate. As I said, we were almost in celebration mode, nearing the end of the rally, and so seeing the update on Chris-Sport, it really shook the team up. And
then relieving to see that he made it through. It would be terrible if we saw it stopped and then not restarted, but as long as he makes it through, that's the most important bit.
Yeah, obviously a good rally for us to come away with maximum points, and the win is awesome for the whole team, is what we're all working towards. And obviously we had a bit of a little tyre issue there in the last stage, so we didn't quite hit the clean sweep, but we're able to get all the records that we wanted to. So yeah, really happy with the result and the weekend. In the weekend, at the end of the day, it's still been a perfect weekend, great result, and it's not easy. It's never easy like everyone thinks it is. Our whole team and everyone's working very hard, both in the car prep and how we prepare for every rally, and this result's, I guess, a testament to all that.
Yeah, it's pretty surreal. Everybody comes together and we're all pretty happy. Next time we'll probably bring wet weather gear just to stay out of the champagne showers.
He seemed a bit standoffish on what he was doing, and then he started peeling towards us, and all the boys ran to the right, and I turned around to run to the right, but they were standing, so I thought, bugger it, I'll run to the left, and unfortunately, I pretty much ran straight into him and got me, so it's the first time he's got me real good, I think, so.
We're running quite a big operation this year with the transporter and a couple of cars, so throughout the second day of a rally we're generally trying to tidy up as we go, so we're not stuck there all night trying to pack up. But yeah, as soon as the car's done post-event, we're into it, packing up, getting on the road.
This event is fast. It's a really fast event. You normally find that the cars with the bigger litre engines, the bigger cubed engines, will, down the straights will be a bit faster.
Yeah, I mean, the Hyundai, great car obviously, but one of the weak points is the top speed, and with the long flat out stages, it's pretty easy to catch up.
We're just out there to go as fast as we can, see if we can build a bit of a lead in the morning, but obviously we can't take anything for granted. We can see the competition's been stepping up with every rally, and I expect the same this weekend as well, so it won't be straightforward. Yeah, good start to the morning. We overshoot the junction and stalled the car, but other than that, all pretty going to plan. But very slippery, a lot more slippery than what we thought, and yeah, sort of just trying to find grip. The forestry stage almost just tippy-toeing through. If it wasn't ice, it was the mud, and if it wasn't ice or mud, it was the pine needles. So yeah, very tricky morning to read the grip. Hopefully the grip should improve as the day goes on, and now we're on fast public roads for the rest of the day. So yeah, loving it. Just got to keep driving and keep enjoying it. Like I'm doing this because I love it, and you know, I don't love driving around slowly. So you know, we'll keep pushing on. We'll you know, these roads are, when they're like this, and especially when they dry out a little bit, you can use all the road and all the grass, and you can really attack them. So I love that. Yeah, a good day. Obviously to come back and win the rallying maximum points is obviously perfect for the championship. Really enjoyable, no real major dramas other than obviously stalling it a couple of times today and then the river crossing, and then a small little clutch thing towards the end of the day. So they kept us honest just to keep the car going and get it through to the end. So but achieved everything we needed to achieve today. Team prepared a perfect car. All the cars on the team have actually gone really well. So yeah, really proud of everyone. Good day. Probably have a couple of beers tonight to celebrate with the boys, and on to the next one.